Dirtle Magic. Thank you for tuning in to Dirtle Magic. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you like the content you see here today, and leave a like and share the video with someone you might think is interested. Leaving those likes really helps us out, but another way to help us out is by using our TCG Player affiliate link below. If you're looking for singles, sealed product, or gaming accessories, please consider using our link to support the channel. We also have some playmats at inkgaming.com. Go ahead and hit the link in the description to check those out. Alright, let's grab some spells and dirtle with some magic. Hello and welcome back to Dirtle Magic and another episode of the Dice Bag. Got an update for you here from the Universes Beyond. If you haven't seen the article yet on the Mothership website or seen somebody else talk about it, I will link this article in the description below. I also apologize for my neighbor's dog barking in the background. Anyway, let's get into it. It does have some bad news, it does have some good news. Overall, I'm feeling really positive about it, but let's look at the article specifically. Alright, this article is taken directly from the website of Wizards of the Coast. So it is verbatim, you can read it here. It's a very short article. It basically states that they shared something exciting way back when about Universes Beyond, and that they're going to be doing something exciting with a partnership, all that jazz. But then below we have the actual important information I wanted to go over with you. Under Uniquely Collectible, we can say they go into where they want to design cards that will be from other worlds that you like to have and express your favorite characters through, kind of like a magic template. So the goal is not, however, they say, to hold back mechanical expressions, which means mechanically unique cards and game pieces from players who don't purchase through our direct-to-consumer channel. Whoop-de-doo. In other words, we want to give you options for finding the game pieces you want to use. Yay! So for players who are loved and interested in the magic expression of some of their favorite characters and worlds, this will offer uniquely collectible Universes Beyond cards featuring art and treatments that draw you into the world, beyond magic. And that's mostly verbatim, and that's basically explaining that, yes, they're going to be making whatever cards they're going to make that don't take place in the Magic multiverse, but they will be mechanically, compatible with the game. So if you have a Furby or whatever it is that they're going to make, yes, you can have it in the game if you want to, even if it upsets some people, but it's going to be workable in the game. You can play it, you can cast it, you can kill it with a terror if you want to, all that jazz. However, this next part is what really interests me and makes me cautiously hopeful and happy for this kind of product. Barring that, a lot of us can't afford to spend money up front like that necessarily, but besides that, it goes on to say that create and print versions of the mechanically unique Secret Lair Universes Beyond cards, that are set in the Magic's multiverse approximately 6 months, time may vary, disclaimer, after the release in Secret Lair. So if you get your spaces, and I'm sorry if I butcher this for people who enjoy the fandoms, a Astartes, or a Furby, or a SpongeBob, whatever the hell they're going to be doing, we can get a Magic equivalent that's, in Magic. And that's, I think, all a lot of us even just really wanted. For them to be the same card, just with a skin. Just like alternate art people who do that stuff for people make for those people. And not a corporation necessarily. But this would fix the problem for me. You can let me know in the comments if you disagree, but let's go on a little bit. Then they go on to state that the in-Magic versions will be available on the list, findable in set boosters for as long as players are interested in opening them. That seems kind of open-ended. I don't know what that means. I like set boosters. I want to open them all the time. Give me some cash. But other than that, cool, I guess. But they've said print to demand before, so we'll see how that goes. To start, they'll put on the list more frequently than other cards to make them easier to find, which is great. It means more supply, but I mean, what's the ratio on that compared to what? In the future, they may reprint these cards in other products. They'll have that flexibility. Fantastic. Thumbs up all the way. Sparkle stars, fireworks, love it. Then the other bullet point is these cards will be considered equivalent game pieces. So if you have an Astartes and the other guy is like Rakshtamar the Destroyer, for the Magic equivalent, you can only have 4 of these total in the deck between the two. So you can have 3 Astartes and 1 Rakshtamar or whatever. So they're equivalent that way. So if you are building a deck that can use 4 copies, and you could have 3 of one and 1 of the other, that's how that will work. So this is where things start to get a little tricky, these bottom 2 paragraphs. They say they've begun expanding the time frame to have available to expanded access for these secret layers. And it says it's going to start with the upcoming Universal Beyond one specifically. They say it's also, worth the wait, so we'll see what that's about. And it'll be available as part of a super drop, which gets me the cringe groaning mood. Can you get it separate without the super drop? I guess we'll see how that goes. Usually you can pick up a piece of it, but Wizards, I don't necessarily trust them anymore, you know what I mean? Coupled with the expansion of the reasons to which Secret Lair can ship. Yes, hopefully, not for $50 shipping. Because I do feel for Magic players in other countries and not the United States or somewhere close where they have to pay a stupid amount of shipping costs. So, countries have their own regulations and things. There's not too much Wizards can do about that, but hopefully they find something. That's all I'm saying for that. Last paragraph says they are planning to do all of this for the upcoming soon-to-be-announced Secret Lair Universes Beyond partnership that they are very excited about. And then they mentioned The Walking Dead, and I cringe inside. But it also says we do not plan to go back and do this for the cards of The Walking Dead. Fine, I'll take the compromise. I still want to light things on fire every time I see a Walking Dead character. That's me, though. If you actually play it, I'm not going to walk over and start tearing it up. But in either case, so this is currently the plan for Universes Beyond sold through the Secret Lair, and does not include other releases, which also has me concerned. Moving forward, they will continue to listen to evaluate this approach and make changes as needed. And that's what I want to address, is that in my last video for Universes Beyond, I said that if these were just skins, and a lot of people said this, tons of content creators, tons of people online, everybody said, as long as these were reskins, as long as they had a Magic equivalent, we're fine with it. But being mechanically unique, and not in universe, and not silver border, was a no-go, especially with the popularity of Commander. So if they do what they're saying here, for the most part, I'm fine with it. There are some things we gotta keep an eye on. We have to keep an eye on the expanded window. How long is it? We gotta have to keep an eye on the price for accessibility for people. We have to keep an eye on for, will they have enough pressure on them to go back and do this for things they said, because they say in that last paragraph they're not going to do it for every Universes Beyond release. That I don't like. But this is a step in the right direction. At least I think so. And I'm a little bit more excited to see where it goes. And it seems like they listen to at least the people online. I know the community is bigger than that, but at least the people online they listen to. And I hope everyone can find this at least a good first step in a compromise. Anyway, I just wanted to cover this real quick, get that out for everybody in case they don't know. Also, there are game videos coming. Week's been kind of hectic. Thank you for your patience and staying with me. We are moving into Modern Horizons 2 Commanders. Until the next video, whatever that happens to be, stay safe out there, especially with the limitations on travel and everything being reduced. Everybody wants to play Magic, I'm sure. Play safely.